What are your thoughts on the allegations against Jay-Z?
That was interesting. When I was saying things not knowing exactly what I was saying, but I was going with, like, where's Jay at? He's mad quiet. Like while the Puffy thing was going on. But it's obvious now that his team was being made aware that he was in those allegations also.
Look, when Jay signed his contract, the big one was with Beyonce. When he signed that contract, the marriage contract, he got trophies. No, trophies. Trophies came rolling in, buddy.
Hey, have you been keeping up with the recent allegations against Jay-Z? At first, I didn't know what to make of it. I was just talking without fully understanding the situation. But something felt off. I mean, where was Jay? He stayed so quiet during all the Puffy drama, and now it seems like his team might have known these allegations were coming. And let's not forget, when Jay signed that huge contract with Beyonce, their marriage contract, it wasn't just about love. It was a power move that brought in a wave of trophies and recognition for both of them. But now things are heating up. The Tony Buzbee law firm has filed a lawsuit against Roc Nation and Jay-Z's lawyers, accusing them of breaking multiple state laws, including impersonating a public official. They're saying Jay's company was using shady tactics to shut down claims against him. Of course, Jay-Z's team is shutting it all down, saying he has nothing to do with Diddy's legal mess. Sure, they've known each other for years, music awards, NBA All-Star games, professional circles, but that's it. There's no deeper connection, and any stories saying otherwise, Jay's team says they're pure fiction. As for the allegations, they insist Jay has no knowledge of or involvement in them. Now, just when you think the drama can't get any messier, here comes 50 Cent turning up the heat. It looks like the feud between him and Jay-Z is back on. Jay seemed confident that the lawsuit from Jane Doe, accusing him and Diddy of serious misconduct, would get tossed out. He even warned Tony Buzbee, the lawyer behind it, that he'd show him why he's different. But Buzbee isn't flinching. In fact, he's doubling down with another lawsuit, this one against Roc Nation, claiming they've been using dirty tricks to block his cases against Jay and Diddy. And as if that wasn't enough, 50 Cent just stepped into the ring, adding more fuel to this already blazing fire. What's next in this saga? Well, one thing's for sure, this story is far from over. 50 Cent isn't holding back when it comes to Jay-Z. He's been all over social media, throwing shade and taking shots about the lawsuit. In interviews, he's made it clear that he's not here to play nice. And now rumors are flying that Jay-Z isn't exactly staying quiet behind the scenes. Word is, he's allegedly pulling strings to mess with 50's business, just like the time he supposedly tried to block 50 from performing at the Super Bowl. This feud feels like it's gone beyond music. When someone starts interfering with business, it gets personal. And here's the kicker, Jay doesn't even have a new song out right now. He's not competing for a chart spot or trying to dominate the top 10. So why all the behind-the-scenes moves? The tension between these two is at an all-time high, and it's anyone's guess what's coming next. Will Jay-Z clap back directly, or will he stay in the background, making his moves quietly? And let's not forget the legal storm brewing around RC Nation. Lawyer Tony Buzbee has leveled some pretty heavy allegations, and it's not looking good. To make things even more interesting, 50 Cent is doing what he does best, stirring the pot. He joked, "Are we still having the Super Bowl? I'm just asking for a friend, but come on, we all know he was taking a dig at Jay-Z. Classic 50, always keeping things spicy and giving fans something to talk about." So here we are, 50 Cent is out here trolling. Jay-Z is reportedly playing it cool while working behind the scenes, and RYC Nation is dealing with serious accusations. One thing's for sure, this drama is far from over. Keep watching, because things are just getting started. The tension between 50 Cent and Jay-Z has been brewing for years, but it hit a boiling point when 50 learned that Jay allegedly tried to sabotage his chances of performing at Dr. Dre's Super Bowl halftime show. True to his bold and unapologetic nature, 50 didn't hesitate to respond. The moment he got wind of Jay-Z supposedly pulling strings behind the scenes, he went full throttle, using his social media platforms to take jabs at Jay, mocking him at every opportunity. The rivalry between these two moguls quickly became a public spectacle, with 50 calling out Jay-Z's every move and never missing a chance to take a shot. But things have only gotten more complicated. Now, Jay-Z finds himself in the middle of a legal battle after being named in a lawsuit filed by one of Diddy's accusers. The woman claims that Jay-Z and Diddy assaulted her when she was just 13 years old. It didn't take long for 50 Cent to weigh in on the situation, knowing he could add fuel to the fire. While speaking on Big Boy's Neighborhood, 50 didn't hold back. He was quick to criticize Jay-Z's response to the lawsuit, particularly the tone of Jay's public statement. According to 50, the statement felt off too stiff, too aggressive, and far too lawyer-like to be written by a publicist. "You can tell it was written by a lawyer," 50 Cent said, clearly skeptical. There's this part where it gets really aggressive, like he's saying, "You're gonna find out how I handle this." That's the kind of tone you'd expect from an attorney trying to square up with another attorney, not something a publicist would write. 50's analysis of Jay-Z's statement didn't stop there. He also pointed out that Jay-Z's original response to the lawsuit had been scrubbed from RC Nation's social media accounts, further fueling 50's suspicions that something was off. To him, the fact that Jay's team removed the statement so quickly only confirmed that they were trying to cover their tracks. It seemed like Jay-Z's PR team might have realized that the statement wasn't exactly the best way to handle such serious allegations. When the conversation shifted to how this lawsuit could affect Jay-Z, 50 Cent didn't sugarcoat his thoughts. He was blunt, saying, just the allegations alone are enough to hurt his reputation. And in his usual no-holds-barred style, 50 admitted that even if the claims didn't lead to legal consequences, they could still damage Jay-Z's public image. I just hope everything's okay for him at home, internally, because this kind of thing can take a toll. He added, this wasn't just about the lawsuit itself, it was about the emotional and personal weight that comes with such serious accusations, especially when you're a public figure like Jay-Z. The stakes are high and the drama between these two rivals is escalating. What started as a feud between two hip-hop moguls has now morphed into a much larger spectacle as Jay-Z faces legal troubles tied to one of the most serious allegations possible. With 50 Cent fanning the flames and throwing in his 2 cents at every turn, the situation shows no signs of cooling down. It's clear that 50 Cent is relishing the opportunity to stir the pot, especially as Jay-Z's reputation hangs in the balance. Fans, too, are watching closely. The public is divided. Some are ready to believe the accuser, while others are still skeptical given the inconsistencies in her story. But regardless of the details, the mere existence of these allegations is enough to cast a shadow over Jay-Z's name, especially with 50 Cent adding fuel to the fire. Jay-Z, for his part, has remained mostly quiet, leaving his legal team to handle the public relations side of things. But with the mounting pressure, it's only a matter of time before he's forced to respond, whether through legal action, a public statement, or a more personal response. As the drama between 50 Cent and Jay-Z intensifies, one thing is clear: this is far from over. With serious accusations on the table, it's likely that the situation will only get more complicated. The next steps in this legal battle and the personal tensions between these two powerful figures are bound to keep fans on the edge of their seats. Stay tuned, things are about to get even messier. 50 Cent isn't holding back when it comes to the serious allegations against Jay-Z. During his chat with Big Boy, he made it clear how heavy the situation feels. Jay's daughter is about the same age, 13, as the accuser was back then, 50 said. Just the allegations alone are enough to cause damage. Even with all the drama, 50 insisted he doesn't have any real beef with Jay-Z or Diddy. People think I don't like them, but that's not true, he explained. I've never had street-level issues with Puff. Sure, I don't vibe with some of the things he does, they make me uncomfortable, but we've never been at each other like that. Same with Jay. It's not personal, just competition. But let's be honest, minus 50's recent IG activity tells a different story. The second news broke that Jay-Z's name was mentioned in Diddy's lawsuit, 50 wasted no time trolling. He posted a viral meme from his Entourage cameo, captioning it, "Don't know what's going on, but are we still having the Super Bowl?" Asking for a friend classic 50. And he didn't stop there. The day after the allegations hit the headlines, Jay-Z made a high-profile appearance on the red carpet at the Mufasa The Lion King premiere in LA. He showed up with Beyoncé, Blue Ivy, and Tina Knowles, but fans couldn't help but notice the timing. The internet went wild, speculating about what's really going on behind the scenes. Fans were shocked when Jay-Z appeared on the red carpet, looking calm and composed, just days after the explosive allegations against him came to light. But 50 Cent? He saw it as the perfect opportunity to stir things up. His first move, posting a now-deleted photo of Jay, Beyoncé, and Blue Ivy at the event. Caption: Jay said, "They said I raped a kid. Everybody get dressed, we're going to see Mufasa. LOLL." Though the post disappeared quickly, 50 wasn't even close to being done. Next, he upped the ante by sharing an AI-generated video showing Jay-Z and Diddy being arrested. Many called the move messy, but if there's one thing 50 loves, it's keeping the drama alive. Then, in an interview with ABC News' Lindsay Davis, 50 opened up about why this situation has his attention. "I didn't expect Jay to get named in something this serious like that Jane Doe lawsuit," he said. He even hinted that Jay's team might have seen the storm coming. It's clear now, when all the puffy stuff was happening, Jay was super quiet. Looks like his people already knew he might get dragged into this. As for Jay-Z, he's fighting back hard. His lawyer, Alex Spiro, is working to get the lawsuit dismissed, calling the accusations demonstrably false. Spiro also slammed the attorney behind the lawsuit, Tony Busby, accusing him of taking advantage of the woman who made the claims. The drama surrounding Jay-Z and Diddy is heating up again, and things just took a messy turn. It all started with a woman making shocking allegations against the two music moguls. During a recent NBC News interview, she admitted that parts of her story didn't add up, but she's sticking to her claims. She insists that she was assaulted by both Jay-Z and Diddy. Jay-Z's lawyer, Alex Spiro, wasted no time calling out the inconsistencies, saying, "If you look at the timeline, it's just not possible," clearly confident that the case would be dismissed. But as soon as Jay-Z seemed to be turning things around, attorney Tony Busby came out swinging. He filed a new lawsuit, this time against Rossi Nation and their legal team. Busby claims that Roc Nation hired people to go after his current and former clients, offering up to $10,000 to turn on him. He even said some of these people pretended to be Texas state officials, showing fake badges to manipulate people into making false accusations. Busby also dropped a bombshell, claiming that one of these agents admitted to the entire scheme on tape.